We are here today to honor one of our very own Natisha Hiedeman.
I'd like to welcome you all to Green Bay Southwest High School. When I came on board here at Southwest, one of the first things I heard about was all the pride that we have, all the young people that have passed through our hallways. Today we were able to take a moment to celebrate Tisha, Green Bay Southwest High School class of 2015. Tisha graduated before my time here at Southwest, unfortunately long before my time. However, since coming on board, I have heard her name many times. And each time someone talks about Tisha, they have a smile on their face and a warm tone in their words. Thank you for serving as a positive role model for our students and our school community. Congratulations on your Jersey retirement. This speaks to the impact that you have had on this school community and will forever serve as a reminder for our students that hard work, dedication, perseverance, and integrity will get you far.
Many people ask me, why are we retiring a high school players' jersey? I heard that a couple different times. Whenever you have a rare athlete like that coming from your school, then you better acknowledge that. She was the Big East Player of the Year, right? How many people can say that, right? She was a top 20 draft pick in the WNBA, first runner. How many people can say that? She's second in scoring here. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I'm really impressed with the person. And right now, you know, I'm just so excited to see so many people in here, because this means a lot, not only for Natisha and what she's done here, but just think about the role model that she's gonna be for people moving forward. It's a big deal. That ain't something that you run from. That's not something that you hide. That's something that you celebrate. That's why you put the number in the rafters.
I was privileged to occupy a front row seat, like pretty much right here, to see Teespring play for 4 years. And but you made me break my announcing rule. Some announcers are a bit, let's say, flamboyant. They use lots of nicknames and catchphrases and obscure references to something that happened in Fiat class 2 years ago. And but I'm just I just do my job. I just really try to be professional and consistent. And when I make basket, I just was supposed to say, Natisha Hiedeman. But when you score like 14 points in a row, I'm just supposed to say basket by Natisha Hiedeman. Or when you're approaching 40 points in a game, basket by Natisha Hiedeman. Or when you might steal the ball 3 consecutive plays with breakaway layups all 3 times, basket by Natisha Hiedeman. Basket by Natisha Hiedeman. No, you're like the one person I broke my rule, and I would have to eventually, I'd just lose myself, and I'd be like, 2 for 2. 2 for 3. On teaspoon. So, you made me break my rule. That's pretty much the only time in 20 years I think Natisha Hiedeman.
I'm not that old, so I got my speech on my phone. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for being here today. The support from my coaches, family, friends, teammates, and the community has meant the most to me throughout my career. I want to give a special thank you to all these people sitting right here for making this happen. It really means a lot to me. Green Bay Southwest has always held a special place in my heart because this is where everything's sweaty. I grew up in this gym, coming to my older brother's games when I was just a kid. And the reason that I chose to be number 5 is because my older brother Marcus, and I wanted to be just like him. So Marcus, thank you for being my role model. Thank you for never telling me no when I wanted to play basketball in the front yard. And thank you for choosing me number 5, because still to this day, it will always be my favorite number and hold a special place on my heart. Fast forward a few years later, and I think I'm like 8 years old, sitting on the bench with the women's varsity team here at Southwest, passing out water bottles. And trust me, I took that job very, very seriously. Val, who was a trained player at the time, picked me up every day for practice and games, and soon became my best friend. It might have been a one-sided friendship, but I beg to differ because she's here today. Having the opportunity to be the water girl here at Southwest and look up to so many inspiring women is a key piece of my journey and an even bigger part of who I am today. So Val, thank you for dealing with me when I was probably the most active and annoying 8-year-old there was on planet Earth. It means a lot. The time that I spent in the gym with you and watching you play was when I realized that I really loved the game of basketball. To my parents, without you, none of this is possible. The love and commitment you have poured into my basketball has meant so much to me that I can't even put into words. The endless practices, games, and long nights show how much you guys have sacrificed for me to be where I am today. My favorite line to hit my dad was always one more shot. So Pops, the one more shots you took with me has paid off, and if anybody deserves the flowers, it's you. I wanted to ride in the car with her after the game, so I didn't have to hear from her Pops. She was always my biggest cheerleader. So Mom, I want to say thank you for always being there for me, being my biggest cheerleader, and always being my bright light when I need to pick it up. I always wanted to really call my mom. How to push me. So, to my grandparents, thank you for always showing up for me and always being the ones I could count on. And to my whole family, without you guys, I wouldn't be standing here today being able to represent Southwest. You know that my whole family is a village. To all who have supported me along the way, you know what the city of Green Bay means to me, and more specifically, Green Bay Southwest. My jersey being retired today is not only an accomplishment for me, but an accomplishment for all of us. I want to thank the school for this amazing honor, and I hope that this can inspire other young girls growing up that anything is possible, especially here in little old Green Bay. With that being said, go Trojans, and I will forever bleed blue and white.